print-on-demand sales are about to explode. That's because the biggest selling season of the year is right around the corner, and many sellers are going to profit from the massive surge in demand. As you can see in Newmark's 2024 Holiday Trends Report, we can see that online sales in the fourth quarter of the year from October to December are on average 29.5% above the average of the other 3 quarters across the last 15 years. And check this out. According to this 2024 Printify blog article, half of all consumers plan to begin their holiday shopping before Halloween. With changing weather, new seasonal trends, and countless money-making holidays, buyer demand spikes in Q4, making it the most profitable time of the year for many print-on-demand sellers. The question is, are you going to capitalize on this massive spike in demand? In this video, I'll share some key sales occasions to plan for. I'm going to reveal 3 best-selling print-on-demand products that are going to dominate in Q4. And then we'll research some top-selling designs to see what's currently selling so you can make more sales and grow your brand. Also, be sure to watch until the end for a bonus sales tip. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Adrian. I've generated multiple millions in revenue across 2 apparel brands, and I help people make money online with Shopify and print on demand. My goal is to create the most positive and supportive community of print-on-demand sellers here on YouTube. So if that's you, join us by subscribing and interacting in the comments. Let's start by discussing key Q4 dates that you can capitalize on to increase sales. First up is Halloween. Halloween is the first big special occasion of Q4 and where many print-on-demand sellers see large income spikes in their businesses. And I don't think many people realize just how big this is. Here we can see that in 2024, Americans alone spent an astonishing $11.6 billion on Halloween festivities. And check this out, 28.55% of people shop for Halloween in September, and 45% of consumers start shopping for Halloween before October. I hopped into Etsy, which is one of my favorite places for product research, and I just searched the term Halloween. Here we can see a number of popular now and best-selling Halloween products, particularly t-shirts and sweatshirts. The second key selling date is Thanksgiving. This is another popular Q4 shopping occasion that flies under the radar, but many people do like to get into the spirit of Thanksgiving, and every year I see best-selling Thanksgiving apparel and products. I just ran an Etsy search on the term Thanksgiving, and here we can see a number of popular now and best-selling Thanksgiving products, particularly t-shirts and sweatshirts. The third key selling date, I'm actually going to group 2 together, and that is Black Friday and Cyber Monday. According to this Shopify blog article, in 2024, Shopify merchants saw record-breaking $11.5 billion in sales over the Black Friday Cyber Monday weekend, a 24% increase from the previous year. More than 76 million consumers globally made purchases from Shopify-powered stores, with sales reaching a peak of $4.6 million per minute. It's important to remember that Black Friday and Cyber Monday are all about value. This is when seemingly everyone is pulling out their wallets and looking for deals, so this is when I recommend offering your best deals of the year. Remember too that you don't have to wait until Black Friday to capitalize on this shopping occasion. Many sellers start their Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales early, and many buyers are even starting to expect it. According to this Printify article, 72% of holiday shoppers expect holiday deals before Black Friday, Cyber Monday week. And those brand owners who can do this are going to be at a huge advantage. The fourth and final key selling date for Q4 is Christmas. And while it may seem way far out, many print-on-demand sellers are already cashing in from holiday sales. In this Printify article, it says holiday shopping is starting earlier than ever. According to a recent survey, half of all consumers plan to begin their holiday shopping before Halloween. Back in Etsy, I ran a search for the term Christmas filtered by bestseller. Here we can see that there are already a number of popular now and best-selling Christmas products, particularly t-shirts, sweatshirts, and ornaments. Now that you know the key Q4 dates, I want to reveal 3 best-selling print-on-demand products that are going to dominate in Q4. And this isn't just coming from me. This is coming from Printify, which is one of the biggest print-on-demand companies in the world. The 3 products that they highlight in their 2025 holiday guide are ceramic ornaments, sweatshirts, particularly the Gildan 18,000 unisex heavy blend crewneck sweatshirt, and coffee mugs, particularly the Accent coffee mug. These 3 products are not only super popular for people to buy for themselves, but they're also super giftable. So now you know key Q4 dates, and you're aware of 3 best-selling print-on-demand products in Q4. Let's research 3 product types to see what people are buying right now that you can use as inspiration to create original designs for your niche and create for the demand. Back in Etsy, I ran a search for the term ornaments, and the first thing I want to do is filter by bestseller. To do that, just tap the Show Filters button, select Physical Items, and under Etsy's Best, select Star Seller. Lastly, in the URL, just change the word star to best. For some reason, Etsy doesn't have a single button for this, but using this little hack, you can still filter by bestseller. It's also worth noting that Everbee here shows me that there's currently over 1,100 monthly searches for the term ornament already. Here we can see a bunch of popular now and best-selling ornaments. And I think this is a common misconception about ornaments. Many people think they're only popular for Christmas, but they're actually popular for countless milestones, they're super giftable, and they can actually sell well all year round. Here we can see a popular now engagement ornament, which is only 3 months old. This wedding ornament here has the bestseller badge, and it's only 1 month old. Here we have a Our First Christmas as a Married Couple ornament. We have a new home ornament. Here we have a dog ornament. We have a best-selling new nurse ornament. I think you get the idea. To get a quick sales snapshot and to see which of these designs are selling best, I'm going to use Everbee to view the product analytics. In case you're unfamiliar, Everbee is one of my favorite research tools because it allows you to quickly find winning products and see what's trending with real sales data. You can try Everbee for free by clicking the link below, or get a special offer on the growth plan, which is what I use. So I'm going to go ahead and sort by estimated monthly sales and check out some of these current sales numbers. This first Christmas ornament is estimated to have made 674 sales in the last month and $14,000 in revenue. And this is another feature I love about Everbee. They now have the trends graph in the data here, and we can see that this one actually kind of fell off a cliff with a 91% decline in growth rate. This new home ornament is estimated to have made 609 sales in the last month and $16,000 in revenue. Again, there's actually a very steep decline on this one. It shows a declining growth rate of 100%. But 16,000 in revenue is a really solid number for 1 month. It looks like there was a sudden spike and then a sudden decline. This first Christmas Engage ornament is estimated to have made 233 sales in the last month, $6,000 in revenue, and has a 233% growth rate, and it's only 3 months old. This family of 3 Christmas ornament is estimated to have made 119 sales in the last month, $2,300 in revenue, and has a growth rate of 300%. This first Christmas married ornament is very interesting. When we look at the trends data, we see that sales were really high consistently, and then all of a sudden they kind of fell off a cliff. Now, there's a couple ways that we can investigate this further. One way is just to click on this trends graph to expand it. So this just gives us a clear picture about what's been going on in the last month with sales. And the reason it's showing the last month is July is this is the most up-to-date sales data that we have. Another way that we can find out more is just by opening the Etsy listing. Here, I can see the Everbee Quick View sales data. We can see it has the bestseller badge. It's currently in over 20 carts. And let's go ahead and analyze this listing using Everbee. Here, we can see more sales data, and I always like to go to the trends graph here. So in the last month, we can see that the sales started dropping off, but let's go ahead and look at the lifetime view of this listing. What I love about this view is it not only shows us a history of performance, but it allows us to predict when it's going to start picking up in sales again. Here we can see that this ornament is estimated to have made 8,800 sales and almost $200,000 in revenue, with a 67,000% growth rate overall. If we look back at the past sales data, we can see that sales actually really started taking off in October 2024. They peaked in November 2024 with fairly strong sales still in December. And now we can see that as of about April, sales have started picking up again. Based on the historic sales data that shows that October 2024 sales really started taking off, and the fact that this is currently trending upward, I expect sales to continue picking up well into October and maybe even peaking again in November. Another thing I like to do if I see inconsistencies in data is I actually like to go to the reviews, sort by most recent, and look at the number of recent reviews. Here we can see that there are a number of recent reviews, and keep in mind only 10% or less of people generally even leave reviews. So when you see a lot of recent reviews of a product, there's a very good chance that it's making many times more sales than that. If you want to add ornaments to your shop, Printify has a ton of options. This here is the specific ornament that Printify featured in their 2025 holiday guide. Here we can see it has a base cost of $6.22 or $4.50 with Printify Premium. There are also a number of other ornaments that you could sell, like this one here, which is actually trending, with a lower base cost than the other one of $483 or $381 with Printify Premium. These two actually look so similar, but this one here has 4 different shapes to choose from, whereas this one just has 1. By the way, I sorted these ornaments by popularity, and here we can see a number of other ornaments that you could sell, including some early access ornaments like this custom cut acrylic ornament, this double-sided ceramic Christmas ornament if you want your design printed on both sides. There's this early access aluminum ornament that would be perfect for the dog niche, and many others to choose from. Next, let's research another best-selling print-on-demand product in Q4, sweatshirts. In Etsy, I started typing the term sweatshirts, and here we can see that there's currently over 10,000 monthly searches for this term, signaling very strong demand. I went ahead and filtered it by bestseller, and here we can see a number of popular now and best-selling sweatshirts. Up near the top, we have this cozy season, we have this fall sweatshirt here, we have a popular Halloween sweatshirt, we have a popular teacher sweatshirt, we have not made for winter sweatshirt, reading is my favorite sport for the book lover niche, this popular now sweatshirt for the coffee niche. The list goes on. Let's go ahead and view the Everbee product analytics to see which of these are selling best. I sorted by estimated monthly sales, and here we can see that we have a number of strong sellers. This Halloween design is estimated to have sold 489 times in the last month, with a revenue of $7,800. Those are strong sales numbers, but also pay attention to how this graph is trending. We see that the growth rate has dropped by 67%. This cozy season sweatshirt is estimated to have made 217 sales in the last month with $3,700 in revenue. The growth rate has also declined by 33%. And check this one out. Reading is my favorite sport for the book lover niche. This one is estimated to have made 172 sales in the last month, generated $7,300 in revenue. It has a 500% growth rate. And check out the listing age. It's only 3 months old. Another way that I like to analyze this data, and which is great for trend spotting, is to actually filter by the growth rate. This is essentially going to bring up some of the top trending designs. And check out this fall sweatshirt. It's estimated to have made 53 sales in the last month, generated $1,900 in revenue. It has a 1,500% growth rate, and it's only 1 month old. This floral text teacher sweatshirt is actually also doing quite well. It's estimated to have made 26 sales in the last month, $1,000 in revenue with a 500% growth rate, and it's only 1 month old. If you want to add sweatshirts to your shop, which I highly recommend, the Gildan 18,000 is the specific sweatshirt style that Printify featured in the holiday guide. Here we can see it has a base cost of $15.24 or $11.22 with Printify Premium. The Gildan 18,000 has been a top-selling sweatshirt for years and offers a good balance of value because it's trendy but also has a low base cost. If you do want to offer a more premium sweatshirt option, the Comfort Colors 1566 is super popular. But you'll also need to sell it at a more premium price since the base cost is $30.64 or $23.34 with Printify Premium. Here you can see that there are a lot of other options of sweatshirts that you could sell. I've personally sold a lot of the Gildan 18,000, but I've also sold a lot of this Cotton Heritage M2480 sweatshirt, which I do sell at a much more premium price than the Gildan 18,000. And quick side note, you can try Printify for free by clicking the link below. and get 30 days of free premium membership with code Adrian30, which gives you a discount of up to 20% on most products in the Printify catalog. And just so you know, I've included links below for all of my favorite print-on-demand products, along with any free trials, discounts, or special offers. Thank you in advance for using any of those links. Sponsors and affiliates support this channel at no extra cost to you and allow me to create more free content like this, which I hope you're loving as much as I love creating. Last but not least, let's research the third print-on-demand best-selling Q4 product according to Printify's holiday guide, and that is mugs. I went ahead and searched the term mug cup, and here we can see that there's currently 3,400 monthly searches for this term. I went ahead and filtered by bestseller, and here we can see a number of popular now and best-selling mugs. Here we have a mug for the anniversary niche, we have the doctor niche, we have some retro ghost mugs which are popular right now, we have this mug for the book lover niche, we have this mug here for the wiener dog niche, we've got the mental health niche here, and another one for the book lover niche. Just a side note, you don't have to limit yourself to just coffee mugs. Other drinkware like tumblers and iced coffee sipper glasses are also very popular and sell well around the holidays, or really any other time of the year. All of those that I just mentioned, plus other trendy drinkware like the Stanley style tumblers, you can find in Printify's catalog. Let's view the Everbee product analytics to see which of these mugs are selling best. I went ahead and sorted by estimated monthly sales, and here we can see a number of strong sellers. Wow, this mental health mug is estimated to have made 474 sales in the last month, generated $17,000 in revenue, and it's well over 2 years old. Even with a 28% decline in growth rate, we can see that sales are still strong. This long distance friend mug is estimated to have made 292 sales in the last month, generated nearly $10,000 in revenue, and it's only 4 months old. And this book lover niche, which I feel like YouTube's gonna censor me if I read this, targeting the smut reader niche, which I guess is a sub niche of the book lover niche. This mug is estimated to have made 90 sales in the last month, generated $2,600 in revenue. It has a 100% growth rate, and it's only 5 months old. I just clicked into this listing because I wanted to see the primary image, and I don't know if you noticed this, but this looks exactly like the accent color mug that Printify called out in their 2025 holiday guide. The way that you can tell is because the inside color of the mug and the handle color are different than the white base of the mug. If you do want to add mugs to your shop, Printify has a ton of mug options. The accent coffee mug here is the one that Printify specifically featured in the holiday guide, and likely it's the same mug that bestseller we just looked at uses. Another bestseller is this classic ceramic mug, which actually has a bit of a lower base cost. So here we can see it's $4.75 base cost or $3.55 with Printify Premium. This black mug here we can see is also trending. But there are actually so many different options to choose from. This enamel camping mug, I've seen this one selling really well in niches like hiking, camping, and national parks. Here we can see some glass mugs. Who knew there were so many different styles of mugs? Here we can see the early access sipper glass with straw. This is really trendy and popular, and they just keep going. There's actually a second page of mugs. Also, there are even more drinkware options than this. Surprisingly, if you just go to catalog under home and living, you'll see more options under glassware and then bottles and tumblers. Under bottles and tumblers, this here is the Stanley style tumbler, which I mentioned earlier, which as you can see has the bestseller badge. And now for the bonus sales tip. When it comes to creating products for a new season, holiday, or special occasion, I recommend releasing those products 60 to 90 days prior to the occasion. This gives you plenty of time to market the product, time for people to discover it, receive it, and plenty of time to wear it leading up to the actual occasion. This is not only my own experience, but this is also what the data tells us. Here we can see in this Printify blog article for Halloween, it says data shows that sales for Halloween related products start picking up 12 weeks before the main event. That means you have to have your products, designs, and campaign elements ready by early August. And I can tell you this isn't just for Halloween. For example, I ran a search on the term Christmas and look how many popular now and best-selling products there already are. If you want to see more print on demand strategy videos like this, comment POD below so I know to keep them coming. And as always, I've created a bunch of free resources which you can find below, including my podcast called the Print on Demand Podcast, where I teach sales and marketing strategies to make money online with Shopify and print on demand.